Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to another Scotty-Pips PSA Submission Reveal video for you today. I only have 2 cards for you today, and there's a reason why. I'll talk about that in a second. To grade these 2 cards, I did something different. So these 2 cards to grade cost $100 on the dot. And you're gonna be like, Scotty-Pips, why the hell did you grade 2 cards for $100 when you could just grade 5 for 110 like you typically do? Well, because these 2 cards are super valuable, and there is a PSA Value Plus / authentic grading service. And what you can do is you can say, hey, if this card is going to get any number lower than X, just make it authentic. So what does that mean? So for like a card in here, since it's so valuable already, it's already worth more money than it is worth grading it anyways. I was like, hey, at an 8, this card isn't going to be worth the same amount as if I just sold it raw. I'm not explaining this great. But, so what it basically means, if I get an 8 or above, they'll keep it with a number. If it's a 7 or below, it will just have authentic on it, meaning that it's an authentic card. It's not something that was reprinted by another company or person or fake in the black market, however the hell people do it nowadays. So, again, this is PSA Value Plus, and let's get right into the cards here. Our first card is a Julian Edelman Topps Platinum rookie card. I bought this one on eBay because I went to Julian Edelman's live show in Boston with Gronkowski, their Dudes on Dudes live show. But I paid for meet and greet so I can get them signed, and during the actual meet and greet portion, the bouncers or whatever, like, no signatures, you get a picture, that's it. So I was like fuck, I literally paid backstage tickets to meet you guys and get these signatures. Like, this card alone is worth like $25 without it being PSA slabbed. So it never got autoed. But yeah, so I tried getting this autoed by Julian Edelman. I also got a rookie card by Grohl, tried to get it autoed by Grohl. Instead, I just got a picture. Maybe I'll post it in this video. We'll see. Here we go. This is our Julian Edelman card. Actually, let me show you the name. 2009 Topps Platinum Julian Edelman. So let's go. We got the serial number and an 8. Okay. Near mint 159. Okay, let me find out what that price data is for you at an 8, and I'll talk a little bit more about the PSA Value Plus and why I thought it was still worth grading. Okay, so this card, I'm doing all price data as of November 2025. This card is worth $59 on the dot, okay? So what I did when I submitted this for PSA Value Plus, so this is for you to know as well. I said, hey, if this card's gonna get a 7 or less, just put authentic instead of the number. Because if you look on the market, 7 only goes for $12. It doesn't make sense to grade this if you get a 7 or lower. And then ungraded is $25. So it's like, okay, I could just sell it raw, don't have to grade it, and I get $25. Or if I do grade it and I get a 7, now it's only worth $12. So that's why you do PSA Value Plus grading, is because, hey, I need this to be an 8 or above, because at that point I make profit. And again, an 8 is worth $59. So I'm in the profit here. To be honest with you, like I said, I went to Julian Edelman's live show. I'm a massive fan of his, so I'm definitely going to be holding on to this and keeping this for a long time. But to have a Julian Edelman rookie card is pretty cool. Hopefully he's a future Hall of Famer. So that's the first card. We'll move on to the next one. Didn't expect to get a 10 there either. Okay, our next card. Oh yeah, baby. This is my downtown. Okay, so I bought this card on eBay. I fucking pulled this card myself. I was so excited to pull this card. This card is mine. So I did the same thing here. If it's a certain number or lower, the value goes down than what it would be if you just sold it raw. So I did the same thing, hoping to get a good number. I know for certain it's not going to get a 10 because you can see a scratch right there. And that wasn't me. And that was part of the card when I pulled it. It's definitely not gonna get a 10 unless they didn't see that. I mean, the corners look great, but they probably did. So I'm assuming I would get a 9 or less. So, but either way, it's a downtown. It's gonna be worth a shit ton of money. So, oh, also, if you authenticate a downtown, so this is also a thing for you guys. Downtowns are one of the most faked cards in the market. So even having this as an authentic slab, if it's, let's say it would get a number that's not worth it. Even if it says authentic here, which it could, it still is going to be valuable because that's proving a 2024 Donruss downtown isn't fake. So either way, that still keeps the value. So let's show you what we got. So we got a 2024 Donruss Terry Bradshaw downtown. And let's get into the number here. Serial number. Authentic. Okay. I was like, where's the number? Where's the number? Okay, I didn't get it. Okay, authentics. So this is why you do the value, because they could have gave me a 7 here, and then this card would be worth less than if I just sold it as a raw without a PSA case on it. Authentic's worth it. This is why you do that value plus. This is why you pay the $45 a card, and it has the authentic label on it, proving that it's not a reprint. So let me get the price data for you. Authentic is going to be kind of hard to find, so we're going to have to kind of finagle something here, but let me see what I can find. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so the website that I use, I realized, does not have an authentic. Like, it doesn't have that as like an option. So I'll just go through the numbers with you. So ungraded, this card is worth $192.88. And if you get an 8, it's $189.52. So even that is lower than if you just sold it as an ungraded card. If you get a 9 for this card, it's $239.04. And then if you get a 10, you get $404.07. So how the hell are we going to do the price data for this one? Let me go look up some comps on eBay and I'll get back to you. All right, so I can't find shit. So let's just say that this card is worth what it would be at a ungraded stage. So PSA 7 and PSA 8 are worth less than if you just didn't grade it. But since we did grade it, we authenticated it, I want to say that I wouldn't even sell this for anything less than what it would go for ungraded. So like I said before, ungraded right now on average goes for $192.88. So definitely in the profit for sure with these two cards. To be honest with you, this is my first downtown ever, and since it's not really a numbered anyways, I might just keep this one as like sentimental value, because the amount of freaking Donruss boxes that I bought trying to hit a downtown, even though Terry Bradshaw, like I mean he's always gonna be a legend, so there's always gonna be value to this card. I might just keep this card, to be honest with you. It's sentimental value to me. I don't know what number I said. Maybe I said like a 8, or maybe I said 9 or below, to be honest with you, because I know 8's less than it's less than if you just sold a raw. This is a long video, a lot of talking from me, because these are more like sentimental cards for me. I'm gonna post the total profit here. I'm definitely in the green, which is sweet. Also, these cards are most likely gonna end up in my PC, in my personal collection. So for me, these were 1,000% worth it, getting them graded and getting them stored. Now they're in a case forever, the rest of their lives. Say I left this card in the sun for years and years and years. It's always gonna say 8, because that's what it was. So if I took it out and I regraded it, now it's not an 8 anymore. So that's what's good. And so that's really good if you have 10s, by the way. That's it for today. Let me know what you think. Stay positive, and thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay positive.